Baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Today, Game 2 of this 4-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network, coming up right after this. Nick Pivetta is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Tim Anderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Arroyo brings it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be. I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yohan Moncada goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Roberts.
The next batter will be Luis Robert as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. White Sox 0. Red Sox taking their first swings. We'll be right back on MLB Network. Carlos Rodon will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alex Verdugo.
From the stretch.
1-0.
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit. Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now the pitch. He's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So now into the box is Jose Iglesias. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So here is Yasmani Grandal. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swinging bunt. Another 0-2 home.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's too high.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. Pavetta. 28 years old. He was a fourth-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Count remains 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now it'll be Kike Hernandez. Previously against Carlos Rodon. He's gone 3 for 4.
Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
He's set. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hernandez is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Hunter Renfroe waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the 2nd.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next, it'll be Hunter Renfroe. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Now here's the first offering. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Inside and low, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
From the stretch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next up for the Red Sox, Danny Santana. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Count even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So runners in scoring position, and here is Kevin Plawecki looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And it's fouled away. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1. On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Abreu to second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Now to the plate, here is Adam Engel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Three-two pitch. And oh boy, that pitch nearly got him in a bad place as he had to hit the dirt that time. It's ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Next, it'll be Cesar Hernandez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
1-2.
Engel on at first, nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Leury Garcia, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
And you can can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
3 runs already home here. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there are 2 away now. 2 down, no one on base. And that brings up Luis Robert. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go is the third baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2. Here it comes. Popped up. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Alex Verdugo digging in now as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Arroyo aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Jose Iglesias will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2.
Runner at first here, one man out. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Two down with a runner at first. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Ball.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Ball. 2 strike.
The 1-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the White Sox.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey.
2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Lifted the other way to left center. Santana is camped under this one. 1 down.
Up next for the White Sox.
1 out, bases empty. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
No, that's low.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. This one's down to third. Arroyo fields cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So here's Jose Abreu. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count now. Now here it comes. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And the count will be full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this is taken for a ball. They walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Red Sox 0. Bottom of the inning now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next.
Kike Hernandez.
From the stretch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to bat, Danny Santana worked a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Two-one pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Chopped to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Phillips Valdez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Phillips Valdez.
Striding in is Leury Garcia, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback.
Leury Garcia.
First offering.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Now back. First base. Your
So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. Anderson rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The batter will be Luis Robert. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. He's ready now. The pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored, and we see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category. Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
To the plate now, Jose Abreu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Kevin Plawecki is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the next to bat will be Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
On its way is pitch number 75. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Alex Verdugo would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate now, Alex Verdugo. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 7-1 now.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A bouncer up the middle. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 7 and the Red Sox 1. New inning set to get underway. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here it comes, 1-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
I mean, this has been an interesting at-bat. We haven't seen, out of all the pitches, a single one in the strike zone, and yet we're in a full count. Don't be surprised if he throws the rosin bag.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
And now a pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. Garcia is on his way home, and a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Josh Taylor gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Yohan Moncada, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Right fielder coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. White Sox pick up just the 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the White Sox 8 and the Red Sox 1. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Here it comes.
Nope.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. And a look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. So next to bat will be Kike Hernandez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder,
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. Lays off. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Anderson scoops it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and into bat next is Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The 0-1 delivery. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
That ball's foul.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Robert gets his lead at first, nobody out. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for one. On to first, and they roll up Grandal. It's a double play.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So next to hit is Eloy Jimenez. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on the way.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Ronaldo Lopez will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 40, Ronaldo Lopez.
Into the box, Danny Santana. He bounced
Leading
out
off
last time up.
for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Danny Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
The first baseman, Bobby.
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He's set, and the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little
Now
in the pitcher's favor, but
baseman,
it wasn't outrageous. Hey,
Christian.
listen, calling balls and strikes is a
Arroyo.
really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Christian Arroyo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3
center
knocks in a
fielder,
big
number
league way to go.
99.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 on the ground for Hernandez at second base. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 8 and the Red Sox 1. Ready now for the White Sox, Jose Abreu. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And the pitch. 2-1 the count. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in next, Adam Engel. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
2 is the count.
One out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. And this is taken for a ball. They walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next up, Leury Garcia. He has no prior history against this pitcher. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Line hard into left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The White Sox lead it 8-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kike Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, inside.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Going back is the left fielder. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe.
Number 10.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next to stand in is Danny Santana. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next up is Kevin Plawecki. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Engel will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the 9th from Fenway Park. It's now 8-3. Garrett Whitlock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Whitlock.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
On the ground to third. Arroyo's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So stepping in is Yohan Moncada. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Up next, Luis Robert, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now here's the first offering.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Michael Kopech, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 34, Michael Kopech.
Stepping in once again is Bobby Dahlbeck. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
1-0 the count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Bobby Dahlbeck is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Arroyo.
At the plate now, Christian Arroyo. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Popped him up. Abreu has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-3 is today's final. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Carlos Rodon notches his 3rd win of the year. Nick Pivetta was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes.